return home to the Allstate Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the second-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Broomstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Rebels will kick this deep to get us going. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21 for the final start. So Georgia's offense will get the first swing today. This is what we've been looking forward to. A matchup of two quarterbacks who are in the very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can. And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
High completion makes it second and medium. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Receiver makes the catch. Looks like Georgia will have the first down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On first down, it's play action. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Thomas. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
High completion makes it 2nd and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That's reeled in. It's Branch. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Quick throw caught on the left side. Blocked with the turf, but made the first man miss. Way to the first down.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback keeps the football. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Makes a quick grab. And he's brought down. He does have enough for the first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
The Dogs trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field, 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I remember the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better. Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Throwing off play action. Grab down the middle. It's right. And right after the completion, just short of the first down mark.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And a 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. They bring it down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Hits the running back in the flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Heck of a good job here by this defense in defending this big tight end on this route. Had him covered kind of inside and outside no matter which way he went. They had a defender ready to knock that ball away.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, you're going to throw for the first down. Another incompletion. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. And he's got it 57 yards out and never in doubt.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Looking for the wideout. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target. But this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming out. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a solid gain. He'll spot the ball at the 34.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. The Rebels pick up enough to get a first down there. Offense putting together a solid drive. First down at the 46. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's Wallace. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Caught in the backfield. It's Lee. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
It can be hard sometimes in a pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Back in motion now. Looking to throw yet again. Can't hold on. Defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Oh, talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. And he drops back in the gun. Defense is coming after him. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down. And the drive keeps going.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And the Rebels will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wide end. What a catch! He made the stop, but that moves the football to the 16 on the first down.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And the Rebels looking to cash in this red zone trip. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Second down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Signs a quick throw. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The receiver makes the catch. Stop made at the 5. Offense will have first and goal now.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, getting him the ball.
And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
That this defense is not giving up on this first and goal. They attacked, they got through, they got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab behind the line, it's Wallace. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but...
And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. Look at this, an end around to start the drive. He's free around the 15. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
First down at 10. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Caught over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything
pre-snap motion from the offense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Frazier. Defense will make the stop. Will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. A solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The Bulldogs churn out another first down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Branch. They get it down, and the game moves the ball to the +40.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Receiver in motion now. Play action here on 1st down. And the pass is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So it's 2nd down and 10. Looks right for a quick completion. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Stockton. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. And he's got it from 56 yards away, never in doubt.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they've got the return of Corral. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. To bootleg here. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
A great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia, using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. Man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris. As you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
The short hands. It's Lee. That's out of bounds. It's a short gain on play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And here's the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tight end goes in motion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Grab down the middle. It's Bell. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to 26.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Single back takes the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes off in a bootleg. Pressure is coming. Caught over the middle by the tight end. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain moves the ball to the 15-yard line.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Movement here from the tight end. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking downfield. It's Stockton. It's a quick grab. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense is short of the first down marker.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this third and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. He'll throw it now. Catch made on the right side. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Bringing it out, it's Diggs. He's brought down to the 16, would be better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. ground after the incompletion. Gonna run it. It's Lacey. Look out. Room to run here. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of ball.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back trying to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. He's got it in the open. Now here he goes. Past the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown. Ole Miss.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. When he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PhD up and good. We get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Boys, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback still with the football. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option, being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. He lets it go on the move. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down and 10 from the 27. The pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, it's incomplete pass here on this RPO, and typically you see these RPOs thrown quickly. Make the read, process, ball out, get the ball to the playmakers and let them do their thing. I guess if there's a silver lining, at least there wasn't an illegal man downfield.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes the grab. It's Frazier. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid game.
Yeah, You know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught quickly. They make the stop. Not before a solid gain that time.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows one or two more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for lost yardage.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. To throw, it's Stockton. A short completion of the tight end. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. We reach the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far to see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaking tackles.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up with run support.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pump over the middle. It's Branch. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. It looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 1st and 10 play coming up. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. The quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. Point after makes the lead 16. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Diggs. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. Timeout is called to touch strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Grab down the middle. It's Diggs. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable, but it is 3rd and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball for 31.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the Rebels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Wallace. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Productive drive in the making, a first down at their own 42. On the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Pretty good game here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Shotgun, empty backfield on 2nd and inches. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pump over the middle. It's Haas. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the big hit in the slide.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
That is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin O'Connor's with our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
The Bulldogs will kick it away to get us going in the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. They tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Nice grab. It's Lee. Completion makes it 2nd and short. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. Well, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Looking to throw it on first down. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Down the middle, it's Lee. That's a solid gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Pulls it in. It's Wallace.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down play coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Third down. This offense really using conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down over the middle. It's Lee. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's right. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Second down after that short completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their head on the ball? They do. They're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's caught across the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Takes off in a bootleg. Quick throw, testing the middle. He makes the grab. You make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw, and that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years, guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Second down here. Back to throw. It's Stockton. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Looking to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. Deep shot toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
Well, here we go again. The field goal team is out there. This kicker's already got 3 makes in this game. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here? That's the spin move. It's a nice game. They move the football up to the 27.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
But one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Play fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run. Then you pull the ball, and you've got open targets behind him. That's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
The Rebels have first and 10 here. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Looking to scramble now. It's a fumble. The defense has got it.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it. They're able to knock it away.
Offense is back out on the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Play fake, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Bell. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. High completion sets up an important third down play. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. You know the kicker has good range, but this one is from 59 yards away. And he moves it through from 59 yards out.
Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the return will be brought down. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've
become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Looking to pass here on second down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. He's going to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Catch made in space. Look out. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
That's caught. It's Wallace.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
Getting set. Here's second down. Takes the handoff. It's Diggs. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 36.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And the Rebels moving quickly down the field here. They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
Man, this defense is already struggling to defend the pass. I think their eyes are in the backfield. They're worried about where's the next pass play, and now they got to deal with the option. A lot to deal with against this offense.
And the Rebels begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Caught in the backfield. It's right. The Rebels pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
They pick up a completion. It doesn't get big yards, but you know what? Enough for the first down. Let's move the sticks.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? There's the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Becoming a long march. Play number 10 of the drive coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Rebels are in the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Wallace. Touchdown, Rebels. Great connection there for 6 points. It's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Now they'll go for a two-point conversion. Looking for a man. There's a screen pass to the running back. And he gets him for the score, cutting the lead to 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Back to pass. It's Stockton. And the pass is complete to the tight end. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And they're going to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. It's a draw play. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. To the air. It's Stockton. The tight end has got it. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the quarterback gets him. Georgia has moved into the red zone. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for 6. That one is incomplete in the end zone.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses it. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Caught behind the line. It's Frazier. They convert on 3rd down now. Sets up 1st and goal from the 9.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, the chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Good read here by the quarterback on the run-pass option. Makes the right read, just doesn't give his receiver a chance to make a play on the ball.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
Great job of the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, Chris, this drive looked outstanding until they got into the red zone. Seems like the wheels have come off. 3rd down and long makes it very tough to execute in the red zone. Now let's see what they come up with here on this 4th down play.
So now on comes the field goal unit. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. Night kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after adding to this big lead, they're set to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Ray. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. That's caught. It's Wallace.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? A play action, looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Now this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with this quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times. Consistent pressure. Just dominating performance.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Grab near the sticks. It's right. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal 3rd down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
A new set of downs after that completion. They'll try the ground game here. Fighting off the defender.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle. You can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Screen to the wide receiver. Oh, fortunate to make the recovery himself. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Lee. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
And the Rebels pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Diggs. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle. It's right. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
So much attention being paid to the outside of these receivers. Really opens up a nice void there in the middle of this defense. Quarterback makes a good throw.
The Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Just overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. It's a draw. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with the draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense. It's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it's almost like the defense was expecting the run. They weren't surprised at all. They make a great play.
The offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive, but this will be tough. It's 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Alexander. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Big conversion there on 3rd down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's right. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw it again. Caught near the sticks. It's right. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So 1st down from the 12 now. And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. On the ground, it's Diggs. And the Sox were able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone, and it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. So in this possession, a couple things in play. Can they add to the lead and maybe, as importantly, milk the clock? Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Grab behind the line. It's Branch. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back. It's Stockton. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Choosing to return the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. The powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Caught behind the line. It's Lee. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Hey, it's a nice game here. They get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's Lee. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
This guy is throwing for yards every single time he drops back to throw. Believe it or not, he's closing in on almost 450 yards passing in this game.
And the Rebels with 1st and 10 here. Back to throw again. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
This quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incompletion makes it second down. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. We reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's looking to scramble. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
First down here for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And the Rebels looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Second down, we're going to throw it. QB to the tight end for a completion. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz. That linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They break the huddle on third and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Out of the gun now on third down. Finds his target, and it's complete. And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1.
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win the game? Or this close, do they pull the trigger and take a chance to get the 6 points now?
Touchdown, Rebels. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
I'll tell you what, Chris, with this touchdown, never say never. You know, we're under 15 seconds to go, but with that touchdown, at least you're giving yourself a chance with the onside kick. If you recover it, who knows, a Hail Mary, maybe you got a chance to win the game.
Set up for the PAT. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the quarterback will take a knee.